でこき使われるのの何がいけないのよ。適当に雑用をこなして適当に生きればよかったじゃない。なんで一緒に落ちぶれて。
In the Zen'in household, power is everything. As twisted as it is to discriminate against people and look down on them based on something they can't control and are born with, it is not even fair in the first place, because strength here is not based on just power. It's based on power through cursed energy and techniques alone, meaning that no matter how efficient you are in other means, unless you have a powerful and worthy technique, you are nothing. You are looked down on and treated harshly, even by your own parents and siblings. You are born a failure and will stay that way. Outside of cursed energy and heavenly restrictions, this is a curse way worse and more terrifying. The curse of family, the curse of fate, and the curse of blood. Maki and Mai are born in this clan. Even though it is bad enough that they are in such environments, they were born to an inhuman pair of parents. Mai Zen'in, who is not only a powerful and well-respected figure, but also the younger brother of the previous head of the clan. He is filled with jealousy from his brother and is very resentful to his own children, because they aren't powerful and worthy of having his name. And because of them, he couldn't become the head of the clan. In his own words, they are a stain in his life. Their mother, who we don't know much about, but what we've seen from her is more than enough to know that she is on the same twisted mindsets and ideals of the father. As bad as that is already, that's not all. Maki and Mai are born with an extra disadvantage. They are twins, and in the world of Jujutsu, that's a different story. By not only sharing the same placenta as children, Maki and Mai are two parts of the same person. Their core as a sorcerer is one, and this caused them to be weak. Mai has a technique which is not powerful and is weak enough to keep her at the level of a third-grade sorcerer. Maki, on the other hand, was not born with a technique, but also she was born with a heavenly restriction that trades her cursed energy and ability to see curses with physical prowess. But that is not something that the clan values. A huge example of this is the existence of Toji, who is a huge catalyst for Maki, but the clan was well aware of his power and capabilities. After all, this is the man that once single-handedly defeated Satoru Gojo and Tsuguru Geto. But the clan still looked down on him and didn't accept him, because of their mindset and belief of cursed techniques, and only that. To get an idea of how twisted the concept of cursed techniques and their value in the Zen'in clan is, just look at the previous head of the clan, Naobito Zen'in, who, after death, chose a kid that he has no relation to over his own son and his own brother to be the head of the clan and lead them, simply because he has more potential and a stronger technique than any of them, him included. This just shows the level of value that these people put in hereditary techniques. Mai and Maki, though, have different mentalities, and this is what sets them apart. In fact, theoretically, since they are originally one, when one of them lacks something, the other one has it. Like how Maki has the strength but Mai doesn't. Mai has a technique and Maki doesn't. Mai is more feminine while Maki is more aggressive and independent in a way. Maki has a goal in mind, a big one too. She is aiming to become a stronger sorcerer and to become the next head of the clan. And in order to achieve this, she left the clan and entered the Jujutsu High, even though she has no technique. Mai, on the other hand, has no ambition, nor did she have any intention of becoming a sorcerer in the first place. Mai is okay with staying where she is. She accepts her fate and is not willing to change anything as long as she and Maki can stick together. like they always had. She asks for nothing more. That is why she feels betrayed by Maki once she left, calling her a liar because she broke their promise and left her alone.
お姉ちゃん、手離さないでよ。離さねえよ。絶対置いてかないでよ。当たり前だ。姉妹だぞ。嘘つき。
But that is not how Maki sees things. Maki is driven by a growth mindset and has a dream that she is actively working on achieving. On the surface, it appears that Maki is selfish, but sooner we found out that deep down she cares about nothing more than Mai, and that her whole reforming the Zen'in idea is to create a place where Mai could live peacefully. In Jujutsu Kaisen, death is the most important theme, from how it's the protagonist's destined fate and his whole character arc is surrounding it, to how the story keeps on using it as a core theme and examine the different understandings that different characters has of it. The concept of a proper death is constantly questioned in the story, mostly by Yuji, who apparently wants to understand it. Multiple characters died in the story, but none of them died a natural and proper death. Some characters like Junpei, Kokichi, and Riko didn't die a normal or natural death. They were tragically killed, without living the life they wanted or achieve their dreams. Characters like Nanami and Yaga had a proper death because the meaning behind their lives has results. Their goals were fulfilled and their impact will live through Yuji and Panda respectively. The same thing applies to Nobara if she had actually died in Shibuya. They did live a good life and to some extent they didn't regret it, shown in how they all died with a smile on their faces. But they didn't die a normal death at all. It was unexpected and tragic, so it's incomplete. That is where Mai comes in. Mai is the first ever character in the story of Jujutsu Kaisen that died a proper and natural death. The answer to what Yuji is searching for is finally seen. Mai was long aware that Maki cannot grow while she is alive. The opposite is also true. This is just a theory, but what if Mai heard the thing about the placenta and how twins are a bad omen in Jujutsu society when she was eavesdropping on the conversation between those Zen'in clan members when she was young? She might have known for all this time about this, but chose to stay silent because a sibling dying for the sake of the other is just too tragic. But when the time came and she needed to, she selflessly sacrificed herself. It's far from being a meaningless sacrifice, because she knew that it is the only way that one of them will survive in that room. Mai was able to create a sword with the small amount of cursed energy and strength she had left, and she took away all of the cursed energy that Maki had, making her on the same level of Toji. Mai died a proper death because it was meaningful and it completes her character arc in a way, serving for Maki's growth and saving her sister. It was also natural because she wasn't killed by anyone or any curse. It was not unexpected because she chose that herself. Is this the answer Yuji is looking for? To die naturally, whether that is by a disease or old age, or to willingly sacrifice yourself for the sake of someone you love, and to have fulfilled your goal and lived your life without regrets? Only the story will tell us. Maki now is a whole different person. She is technically now complete that her sister is gone, but she feels empty. This is not a thing that she would have wished for, because unlike the other clan members, power is not everything for her, especially that this same ideology is what caused them all of this in the first place. In a genius and symbolic way, Maki is now holding her sword that I assume she's calling Mai by her hand and will never let it go. That is what Mai wanted after all, to stay by the side of her sister forever. And Maki is going to destroy everything, because that was her sister's last words, and it was the promise she made for her. But now, unlike before, she will not break that promise again. The thought of becoming the head of the clan seems far away now, especially if there is no clan to become the head of in the first place. She is going to destroy everything, just like how Gojo could have done, but instead he chose to rebuild. Maki already started destroying, and she is unstoppable. Not even the elites of the clan were able to slow her down. The future of the Zen'in clan is still vague, just like the story of the world of Jujutsu Kaisen as a whole. But at least Maki and Mai are now liberated, as complex and weird as it is. Many thanks for watching.